Strip club clan woke up this morning. I thank God that I made another 24 hours in the most vicious, nasty, hateful, insane way to ever exist.
Yo, what it do, everybody, man? What's cracking, lacking? Yo, man, it's the last Raw before WrestleMania. Yo, before I get into it, though, man, I'm back at it, man. What's goody? Took Friday off, man. I was like, yo, I've been saying it for a couple of weeks, man. SmackDown, man, ever since it came 3 hours, just been a little dragged out, a little long. So every now and then I might take a Friday off, though. But definitely with WrestleMania week ahead of us, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take Friday off, take the weekend off, relax, chill, recuperate. And also I think we got the season finale of Beyond 1130 this coming Thursday. Oh, okay. All right. Let me fix it. All right, yeah, this coming Thursday. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this Friday off and come back Monday, recuperated, man, ready to go. And you guys, man, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna get to the comments in just a bit. Appreciate everyone definitely tuning in with us, man. There we go. Man, we are live once again. Hold up, wait a minute. 3, 2, 1. All right. We are live, man, here on YouTube, Twitch, and also on TikTok live, man, for the last Raw before WrestleMania. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. It's Super Bowl week, man, for all the wrestling fans. It's Super Bowl week for all the wrestling fans, and I'm thrilled, man. And what we got in store for tonight, of course, we got AJ Styles going one-on-one with Karrion Kross. That should be interesting, seeing what Karrion Kross' motive is going to be, or continuing being. You know, mainly we've been seeing Karrion Kross in backstage segments, whatnot. But he's taking on AJ Styles, and AJ Styles have a huge opponent this coming weekend at WrestleMania, and it's Logan Paul. So, man, more of that. Also, man, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk, along with Paul Heyman, is in the building on the last Raw before WrestleMania. We got some other stuff to be actually happening, though, but them the only two things I know for sure, though. But I appreciate everyone rocking with me once again. Like I said, we live here on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. Yo, appreciate everybody definitely tuning in, man, for real. Definitely tuning in, definitely double tap the screen, support, man, engage. And we're gonna be talking wrestling, man. It's a big week for all content creators. Definitely, if you are a wrestling content creator, one of the biggest events and biggest weeks of the year. So if you know, you know. What's going on, my guy? What's going on? Appreciate you for tapping in. What's goody? Yeah, I'm excited for this. You ain't the only one. You ain't the only one, my guy. I'm definitely excited. My lips dry like child. All right. 5 days away. Hi. You're back.
the state of California, Sacramento.
No, you ain't gotta go nowhere.
And tonight for the 15th time,
Man,
hosts the Monday Night Raw, which is live.
you ain't gotta go nowhere. Logan Paul is going to screw AJ Styles. I have a feeling. Yeah, I mean, look at. I don't even know who's going to win that match. Main event, Jey Uso. I don't even know who's going to win that. I just know it's going to be a dope match. I mean, Logan Paul really haven't had a bad match since he came to WWE, and he's taking on AJ Styles, so that's going to be dope. Penta going 1-on-1 with Finn Balor.
His opponent tonight will be one of his 3 Wrestlemania opponents.
Yeah, you talking about somebody going to screw somebody. Finn Balor, I feel like it's definitely going to screw Dominic, though, even though I want Dom to win. CM Punk.
Will have Paul Heyman in his corner for this match.
Seth freaking Rollins.
For years with CM Punk will be the next
For the tribal chief at.
match at WrestleMania, along with his former Shield brother, Roman Reigns. And Paul Heyman is here. And Paul is awaiting the arrival of the original tribal.
I mean, I just find it so funny that normally when you see Paul Heyman, you see Roman. And when you see Roman, you see Paul. But Paul Heyman been showing up by himself lately. Yeah, Paul Heyman been showing up lately though by himself. And I was talking to my guy Brian. You know, I mean he had mixed feelings on it though, but I still feel like Seth Rollins is gonna walk away the winner of the match by way of screwing both Roman and Punk. You know, taking away the wise man and the best friend of Paul Heyman.
I never felt so hopeless, so helpless.
Let's see what they do this week. Because the last, maybe 2 weeks maybe? No, actually it was 3 weeks. It was the week with Jimmy smacked Gunther. Then the following week, they had the matchup where Gunther beat the crap out of Jimmy. And then the promo last week with Jay.
I'm not afraid of you no more.
I'm not afraid of you no more.
Before WrestleMania, I'm going to say a prayer. And I'm going to ask the Lord to forgive me.
I'm not afraid of you no more. We saw Paul by himself that last Friday and today. Yeah. Paul Heyman was on SmackDown, wasn't he? I know I didn't live stream on Friday though, but I'm pretty sure he was.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'll have a very special interview with champion Gunther later on tonight. But Pat, welcome to WrestleMania week.
Let's get it.
WrestleMania has led us to this week, where the climax is right around the corner. So many answers are about to be found. And last week, the road to the World Heavyweight Championship took a turn with Jey Uso stepping up the Gunther right in his face. Indeed, he did. This is the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, which of course comes this Saturday and Sunday in
Gunther. Uh-oh.
Las Vegas. You're talking to him?
Gunther look like he marching out to the ring now.
Later on tonight. I'm quite sure what he's doing out here to take off the show. As a man who does interviews, that face does not appear to be.
WrestleMania sign look bigger. Uh-oh, Michael Cole. Don't get beat up. Don't get beat up trying to do an interview.
To have a jovial conversation with Michael Cole, the greatest of all time, but we shall see.
John Cena Diet Mountain Dew game.
A little bit later on tonight, but Gunther, let's just get to it. 2 weeks ago,
Some of the signs in the crowd is
Jimmy bloody in the
Interesting.
middle of this ring. And it caused Jey Uso to march down here last week. Different person last week. Last week.
We are starting this Raw with Gunther. Yeah.
And he told me that he's gonna
The ring general.
last week, Jay came down here. Let me get to the point.
We'll get to the point then.
To look you and everybody else and tell you that Jey Uso is full of crap. Listen, guys, I understand you're all frustrated. But speaking of frustration,
Gunther probably got a chance of winning though.
that you're a bit frustrated.
Although, like, it's sort of set up for Jay to win.
When you walked in,
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah.
screw your question. Screw Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Screw everything Jey Uso stands for. And screw everybody who stands with him. Ever since I stepped foot in this company, I am the greatest gift this company has ever received.
The greatest gift?
For 80% of my time in this company, I
Yeah.
have been a champion. And right now,
Mimi, you alright?
okay? The greatest
Okay.
heavyweight champion of all time. And I refuse to let somebody like Jey Uso ruin that for me. Do it as much as you want. I don't care. Jay, I urge you, put your chest out. Walk into WrestleMania with more confidence than you ever had. Because it won't matter. At the end of the day, the bell has to ring. And when that happens, you still can't lace my boots. And I will still put you down for a fourth consecutive time.
Okay. Okay. This the Gunther that we been needing though, for real. Cause he ain't said no lies, man. 80% of his time as in WWE, he been a
For
champion.
the last 2 weeks,
For what, the last maybe 4 years or so?
the last 2 weeks,
4 or 5 years?
I told you went too far with Jimmy. You lost control. Jay.
Seemed like this Gunther week pulling a promo.
11 years of my life, I have never lost control.
I ain't lose control. This is who I am.
2 weeks ago, when I took a bath in your brother's blood.
Damn, he took a bath in his blood.
And I loved it.
This the Gunther we been eating right here.
I want you to go pray to the Lord. Thank him. I was in control 2 weeks ago. Because I wouldn't have been. I would have drowned you both in Jimmy's blood.
I love it. Go pray to the Lord, bro, because I'm gonna drown both of you. This is the Gunther we've been eating.
Calling my mother and telling her how much I enjoyed it. To beat the living hell out of Jey Uso and walk out of WrestleMania still the world heavyweight champion.
Bravo. I know Jay coming out, ain't he? No? Hey, I loved it. Can we get that Gunther all the time? Man said, bro, I took a bath in your brother's blood. Bro, you can go pray to the God, man. Go pray to him. Hey, yo, that's the Gunther we should have been getting, though, for real.
I said this last week. I've never seen
My man was like, shit, Gunther, Jay ain't going to have the opportunity to just talk last week, and I'm not going to have a rebuttal. Yo, okay. That's what's up. I like the promo. No interruptions or anything like that. I loved it. I loved it. Gunther getting chance. You suck. Of course. Of course. Gunther is a heel. He's a heels. He's a bad guy. But that was nice though. Yeah, it was a little weird. I was watching this match on SmackDown too. Bailey and Lyra Valkyria, who had a matchup last Monday on Raw for the Intercontinental Championship, which was a great match. So now they're going to be teaming up to take on Liv Morgan and Raquel at WrestleMania. Not my favorite though, but hey, I mean, it's gonna be a good one. I'm just like, damn though, Liv Morgan though, like she was really had a hell of a year in the women's division, or just a hell of a year period last year. And I mean, like Raquel's back, but now she's like back in the tag team division now. Jacob, appreciate the like, man. Appreciate liking the live.
Looks to build a little bit of momentum toward WrestleMania Sunday. Up next, Bailey takes on Liv Morgan in a match.
Bailey takes on Liv Morgan coming up live next though. But yeah, Jacob, man, appreciating the live, man. I hope you guys are out there are excited for WrestleMania. It's the last Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. What you guys looking forward to WrestleMania? You know, I was talking to my guy B, man. He was like, man, ain't shit too much excited about Mania right now, man. And I mean, you know, hey, that's everybody's opinion. You know, everybody got an opinion. You know, it's cool, but I mean, some stuff is a little bit like Jacob Fatu. Speaking of, you know, Jacob liking the live though, like Jacob Fatu, like why Jacob ain't taking on Solo? You know, it's seeming like they trying to milk that storyline probably post WrestleMania. And you got LA Knight versus Jacob, but then it's like what was it? I think Drew versus Damian Priest. And actually we're gonna go over a couple of WrestleMania matches tonight here on the watch along. But later on the show, man, actually not later on in the show, but later on this week, we're gonna do some WrestleMania prediction. We have a WrestleMania prediction show. We'll be talking about all things WrestleMania, who you guys think and who we think is definitely walking away from WrestleMania. The winner, still the champ or new champ, you know?
These two are a great team together. You got to give Bailey credit. Had an opportunity to win the Intercontinental Championship last week against Lyra. Couldn't get the job done, but still willing to put that aside, the team together, and actually win the gauntlet match this past Friday. And the earlier opportunity at WrestleMania pack. Bailey at WrestleMania.
Who do you got winning between Bailey versus Liv? Liv. I'm gonna go with Liv right now while Bailey making her way to the ring. Yeah, man, Liv. You know, I'm not the biggest Lyra Valkyria fan, and either before this sort of, you know, a duo between Bailey and Lyra, I wasn't even the biggest Bailey fan neither. So I was like, Bailey needs something, and I think her probably, you know, working with Lyra, maybe having an Intercontinental Championship match, or maybe Roxanne, which I thought they were gonna go there, but Liv Morgan, man, definitely been killing it, man. Like, so I'm with Liv, and I definitely like Raquel. She playing that I like the bad Mexican Latino type chick that she's going for. 16,000 jam packed. Yeah, but when she was the baby face coming out there doing the little strut and the arm thing and everything like that, it was like, oh cool, yeah, you strong. But what else?
I think she was telling.
I'm coming back from the break.
Next level of action.
Oh yeah, you know what? I seen a couple of episodes of Evolve. I seen a couple of episodes, and then I seen a reel on Facebook about a guy, and they was like, "Yo, he up next," and I was like, "Damn, I gotta see him." So I gotta check it out more.
WWE Evolve, Wednesday, 8 Eastern, 5.
Yeah, I gotta get back up on my Evolve days.
The Sacramento Kings are still alive in the NBA.
I got hit with an ad. Yeah. I know, man. It's different feeds from it, man.
Monday Night Raw and WWE.
I got the Netflix. I think the $17 a month or whatever. It say ad free, but of course some commercials come on through it. But I kind of like watch it through the if I just want to just watch it straight through, I just watch on the wrestling website. Pretty much where I just watch all of WWE shows, really.
I've been in my head. Everything happened with Jade and Naomi, it really messed me up. And now this whole situation with Io and Rhea has brought at a different.
Yeah, that's what I watch pretty much. And Raw's the only one that really is more like a commercial free show for real. I mean, besides certain, certain people, would see ads and everything like that, or maybe if you had the ad free one, even my fiance, she had the $24 one or whatever. So that's supposed to be ad free, but it was still commercials coming up there. So, but watching it on a wrestling website where I was able to, actually watch like SmackDown earlier when it was over in the European tour. It's really like I said, Raw is mainly, commercial free. SmackDown and NXT, like when it's a match going on, the matches that continue, through the break, you'll see that. But just a little standby commercials.
Because there's nothing that Rhea or Io can do to stop me from getting my flowers and walking out of WrestleMania as champion. Because you cannot spell WrestleMania without EST.
We're gonna see, Bianca. We're gonna see. And like I said tonight, you guys, man, we're definitely gonna be going over a couple of WrestleMania matches that is going down this coming weekend, man. And I am thrilled for it, man.
Live at WrestleMania.
Thrilled for it. One match actually we was just talking about during the commercial break. I was like, yeah, Jacob taking on LA Knight. He's not taking on Solo. But yeah, man, we got Jacob Fatu taking on LA Knight, for the United States Championship, which I believe is taking on place WrestleMania Sunday. They revealed the matches and what night they're going to take place on SmackDown, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do tonight as well. But yo, man, I got, for some reason, I want to say I got LA Knight retaining the title, although like I don't think Jacob could lose. He can, but the thing they doing with Solo and Jacob, it seeming like obviously Solo is going to turn on Jacob soon, so we're gonna definitely have to see that play out, which I'm pretty sure they probably gonna keep that story going on post WrestleMania. But if I had to choose, man, I want to choose Jacob Fatu. I really do. But where they going with the story? Unless they just say, you know what, Solo, you just be in Jacob's corner and just support him. You know how they can go. He probably could try to help and then cost him the match. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I want Jacob to win, but I wouldn't be surprised if LA Knight won. So yeah, let me know, Jacob Fatu or LA Knight, who you guys got?
On Friday, help cure some of those ills. Losing to Lyra last Monday and then picking up a big time dub on a Friday could be great. Maybe Lyra's the perfect piece for Bayley. Bailey misses wildly with the right hand. Liv Morgan ducks underneath the clothesline. And Bailey
Who cares?
and now Bailey fades a stone cold Steve Austin.
That was just going through my mind. That's all I could think about. It was Stone Cold.
Coming Friday night in Las Vegas. Cover now.
Rey Mysterio versus Julius Creed tonight.
Give me a hell yeah. Cole.
Hell yeah.
Can't wait for that. Bailey, obviously, trailblazer, groundbreaker here in this business. Yeah, first ballot Hall of Famer. Speaking of the Hall of Fame, no doubt about that. One of the core pieces to the women's evolution that celebrating a decade. Bailey, a four-time world champion. Accomplished just about everything. Close to home here, beloved by the WWE Universe for good reason. And Liv Morgan.
Oh, drop kick to the corner.
And Liv Morgan's had quite the year.
Yeah, she did. Now, like,
Gotten better every single day.
I want to see her back in the women's championship picture.
Oh, Morgan into the corner. She's from New Jersey. She's very good with the clothes on. And she'll let you know. And Bailey will put you on your back.
I think it would have been interesting, maybe. Yeah, I think it would have been interesting if they had, like, Rhea Ripley was forced to team with, I ain't gonna say forced to team. Maybe she was forced to team with someone and they accidentally became tag team champions. And then maybe they were taking on, like, Bailey and Lyra or whoever else. And then maybe Liv Morgan was in that triple threat match at WrestleMania. Liv Morgan, Io, and Bianca. How would you guys like that? Because it seemed like they just have to have Rhea Ripley. And I guess that's something people feel about Bianca in that main title picture.
13,158 on hand for the final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania. The Golden One Center in the capital of California, Sacramento.
Pretty sure Solo is going to screw Jacob, causing the whole rival.
A nice deep arm drag by.
That was nice.
Morgan across the ring. Absolutely. And Bailey now. Back suplex delivered to Morgan.
Yeah, I can definitely see Jacob. Costing Solo the match. Like I said, though, I mean, the way Jacob is going and the momentum that Jacob has, I don't see him losing, but I don't see him necessarily winning if Solo Sikoa intervenes.
As they come, and now Liv outside the ring delivers the first suplex, and as she rolls the hips, she sets up now for the Three Amigos. On the outside, Cole. Made great by the late great Eddie Guerrero. And now Morgan going for the third Amigo, but a block by Bailey. And Bailey able to deliver a knee to the midsection and then right into the steps.
No, she gonna move. Oh.
No, knee to the stairs from Bailey. And Morgan that's stomping on the hand of Bailey as well. And this
suplex off the steps. Oh, nice. Nice. Suplex off the steps. You don't quite see that often.
Liv Morgan suddenly has taken control of this entire matchup. Complete control. Yeah, we are watching Raquel. Oh, and a kick out. Raquel distracted us here.
She could be distracting. Woman can be distracting. I have a question, my guy. What's the question?
By Liv Morgan. How can you stand her? How can you stand being around her? That's what I'd like to know. She takes credit for everything in your career. Uh-oh. She's got a 5 count to break now. And she does. Raquel doesn't mind. Oh, and a cheap shot by Rodriguez. Oh, and all of Liv Morgan's antics are... Here's a cover now by Morgan. Hook of the leg. All of Liv's antics are rubbing off on Raquel Rodriguez. She used to be a nice person. She used to be a great professional. She started hanging out at the Judgment Day Clubhouse. And that's whenever things start going sideways. You need a clubhouse. Well, I'm okay.
He said, "Nah, I'm okay."
He's in disarray. I don't know. Oh! What a back elbow by Bailey. Big boot from Bailey as well. Trying to slow down Liv Morgan. Oh! Code breaker by Morgan. Covered.
Actually, that's even better.
Kicked out by Bailey at 2.
That's even better.
Liv Morgan.
What's the question? Let's see.
On Sunday, pack of the titles.
Who do you think is going to be the worst match?
Wild card in this whole thing, the current Continental Champion.
The worst match. Look at it. Some of the matches that we'd be probably too excited to see sometimes be the worst match. Hell, John Cena and Cody Rhodes could be the worst match. But I don't know. Maybe. And I hate to do the New Day and the War Raiders like this though, but maybe that match. And justice for the Street Profits though, because how the New Day and the War Raiders with the World Tag Team titles are on WrestleMania, but not the WWE Tag Team titles.
Yeah, the Judgment Day are a little potty. They're a little potty. Raquel's potting
So
over here.
justice for the Street Profits.
Liv's potting in the ring.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what can be the worst match though. I don't know. We go into WrestleMania and be like, yo, you know what? I mean, what match probably that I'm most likely looking forward to? The least match I'm looking forward to.
Ladies and gentlemen, Golden One Center in Sacramento. Over 14,000 sold out the final Raw before.
What is it?
WrestleMania. And on
I
WrestleMania,
would say Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte.
Rodriguez defend the tag titles against Bailey and the Intercontinental Champion Live Valkyria. Bailey and Morgan one-on-one here tonight. Putting on a clinic in here. Liv has been in control, but Bailey obviously powering up with the people of Sacramento. And now Bailey unloading on Morgan. Kick right to the midsection by Liv. Big pump kick. Bailey able to block that. Oh, big knee. Liv may have a broken nose. Or trash cranium. Bailey hit that right on the button. Now she's lining up for the buckle. And nobody.
Boy.
Buckle. Bailey was going for the sunset buckle bomb. And Liv Morgan read it. Understood what was happening. And now Morgan going to step up in Zaguri. Caught Bailey in the back of the head. Cover now. For the win. And a kick out at 2. Raquel arguing with the official. The count was slow. Surprised he didn't count the 3. But nonetheless, Morgan.
I am surprised she got the 3 though.
Liv Morgan just. On Netflix. Family drags Morgan back toward the center of the ring. Covered out for the victory. And a kick out by Liv Morgan. Bailey with a flurry of offense there, trying to put Liv away. Sacramento roaming right. They thought that was over for Bailey. They thought it was 1, 2, 3. Looking on here tonight in Sacramento, tremendous battle underway.
Sacramento. That's where we live. Where The Rock did that promo. That famous Sacramento promo.
Kicking off Bailey.
Yay, that's where we live.
Let's go Bailey. Let's go Liv. Dueling champs here in Sacramento. Bailey now out to the apron. Morgan able to block.
Code breaker on the apron.
Right to the face. Another code breaker by Morgan. And look at the intensity.
I was about to say that. I was just about to say, look at her face, though.
Liv thinks that's exactly what she needed.
Mm.
And Bailey's in deep, deep trouble. Morgan may have injured herself as well as she came down hard. Man, what a match. 2 great matches 2 weeks in a row for Bailey. Morgan bringing it tonight as well. Just a harbinger of what's to come at WrestleMania. Can Liv end this here on a Monday night? Kick out.
2.
What's it going to take for either one of these women to put
Come on, Liv.
They've both taken each other's best shots. Interesting facial expression by Morgan. Lyra trying to will Bailey on. Morgan out.
Uh-oh.
Bailey now. Has Morgan where she wants her.
Uh-oh.
Second rope.
Nope.
It was oh, Olivia.
No. That was a big knee to the head.
Sneak out of the neck breaker. You know, Morgan off the second rope.
Oh. Who's that? Like a stunner, neck breaker? Stunner, right? Belly to belly. Up. She gonna have her foot on the rope.
Critical moment of this match. Cover by Bailey for the win.
1, 2. Look, that could have been 3. Her foot really wasn't on the rope. She missed it though. Come on, Raquel. You gotta have the eyes in the back of your head. There you go. I'm telling you, if you big and tall, the big boot works all the time, man. Oh yeah, Liv Morgan about to win this now off of everything that's going on. Backstabber. Oh, come on, Lyra. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, Lyra held Bailey. Liv Morgan was about to hit Oblivion. Yeah. Okay.
Morgan was going for the Oblivion and the win. Valkyria held Bailey.
That's cool. Y'all take y'all little momentum into WrestleMania. That's cool. But Liv Morgan and Raquel winning that one.
Vegas for their tag team title opportunities as Raquel and Liv Morgan were outsmarted by the brand new duo. Here on Monday Night Raw. Again, WrestleMania Sunday, the women's tag team titles on the line. We talked about all the festivities going on WrestleMania week, including both Friday and Monday. The Pat McAfee show will be live.
Oh, yeah. Definitely will be checking out the Pat McAfee show.
WWE World, I'll be there.
Roman Reigns going to be on the show. Triple H.
The Friday huge news. The original Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, will be joining us at 9:15 local, and then
so that's what, 12:15?
Mr. H will be joining us in the second hour. We hope you will join us.
I don't know what that fan was trying to show on his phone.
As well on Friday. Well, speaking of Roman Reigns, the main event of WrestleMania Saturday, Roman, Seth, and CM Punk.
Tribal Chief.
What's the favor? I'm gonna force you, my Tribal Chief, out of your comfort zone.
It seemed like Roman Reigns messed up, man, for not well, I mean, but that's his wise man, so I guess that don't make sense what I was about to say. I was kind of saying like Roman Reigns should have asked for a favor from his wise man, I guess. CM Punk up here asking for favors. Seth Rollins says Paul Heyman now owe him a favor.
Let this desperate fool down.
There's a whole lot of favors going on around here.
No, my Tribal Chief, I can't do that.
No, my Tribal Chief, I cannot do that.
Promise you, I'm gonna put a key in.
Jeremiah? Is that what it say? I don't think I seen nobody spell Jeremiah without the H though. Jeremiah Lopez. Appreciate the like. Appreciate liking the live. Yeah, you spell Jeremiah right though, but I never seen nobody spell it without the H though. Just leave the H hanging. That's what's up. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Jeremiah.
The easiest solution for all of us, for everyone involved, would be if you just removed yourself from the situation entirely and let me and Punk and Roman battle it out at WrestleMania for the soul of this industry. I would take it as a privilege to remove you from the situation right here, right now. What your damn presence of me again?
Paul Heyman got fed up. You gonna stop touching me? Curb stomp.
Now, you owe me a favor.
A favor for a favor.
Paul Heyman finds himself in a predicament here tonight. Roman Reigns is expected.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I'm not the only one that be like, yo, why
A couple of weeks ago.
like, why is he not with him? Rey Mysterio about to take on El Grande Americano, right? Bro, they got seats all the way up there behind the daggone, man. I mean, you can see, but you ain't got great view. You ain't got great view at all. Rey Mysterio versus Julius Creed.
Give it some. Go lay down. Go. Come here. Go lay down.
Greatness.
I'm here.
Still at the top.
Go, get in the bed. Go.
Still standing.
Go.
Still making arenas lose their absolute mind. And he's going to be involved in Wrestlemania yet again this year. He takes on another luchador. Not quite sure. The luchador is too bad. Grande Americano.
Go. And they go through something that they haven't told me. He's not a luchador. I thought El Grande Americano was a luchador.
He's an Olympian.
We do not know that. You're mixing things up again.
Rey Mysterio out here tonight with the LWO. He has been such a mentor to these young men. Del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and of course, Dragon Lee, who Ray is said to be the future of Lucha Libre.
No, I don't think so. Not Dragon Lee.
Grande Americano was a bit disrespectful to Dragon Lee.
Not Dragon Lee, though.
You think?
A bit, yeah. Probably the most complete.
He put a metal object in his mask last week, did Mr. Americano. Senor. Americano.
Thank you. I did not know Spanish as well as you, clearly. Good to see American made back together.
They've been together for weeks.
And his opponent, representing American made, weighing in at 235 pounds, Julius Creed.
I'll tell you, Chad looks
I
much better
forgot
than
about
that.
Julius Creed being the guy. I was about to say Chad Gable.
This should be a heck of a matchup. The uber athletic Julius Creed.
Who is El Grande? I thought he was taking on El Grande Americano,
Say uber athletic. I mean, that's
a.k.a. Warren.
multiple-time national champ, currently
El Grande
the Ultimate Fighter Series.
thinks mayo is spicy. these signs is something else though. El Grande Americano thinks mayo is spicy.
WrestleMania. Where is the old
Okay.
luchador? I think we're all kind of wondering the same thing. Could be anywhere.
Yeah, where is he? I think it's Chad Gable.
Transporting you to the future of live content. Cosm and WWE present WrestleMania.
You know, Undertaker One Dead Man show will take place at the state-of-the-art Blue Live Theater. Blue Hotel is part of WrestleMania.
Definitely want to check out one of them.
April 19th at 10 p.m. Pacific, and will feature the Phenom in an intimate setting, sharing never-before-heard stories from his Hall of Fame career. Tickets on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. Fat jeans, fat boy. Love Wingstop. You got good thighs as well. Wings, you name it.
They got good thighs.
Bianca, I can see right through you. You said you were just out there to watch, and then you said you were just out there to call it down the middle. But I can see your true intentions now. You thrive on playing.
She was probably out there just trying to make sure you don't make it in the match. After you lost your match to Io, and Bianca won at the Elimination Chamber.
The thing that you fail to understand is that when I lose something that I love, I will stop at nothing to get it back. And Io, I never had to give you a championship match. But watching you pout and moan.
Yeah, looking back at it now after what she just said, all of this really started off of Rhea Ripley interfering in a match, in a qualifying match for Io, I believe. Rhea Ripley interfered in a qualifying match of Io's. I forgot who Io was taking on though. But, you know, whoever she took it on, obviously, you know, they won by disqualification. And then she just felt bad because she interfered in her match. She gave her a championship match and she wound up losing. So now she was the one who fighting from the outside trying to get in WrestleMania to get a match. Whereas though Bianca, her situation is even more crazier. Because the person that she was teaming with whole time stabbed the other girlfriend in the back, tried to play dumb. It's crazy. And Io the whole time just like, y'all ain't about to play with me though. Y'all got all the problems though, but I'm gonna show you.
We're all learning about Grande as we go. Apparently he is A-OK with loading up his forehead and dropping some.
I got a feeling, obviously, that's Chad Gable, but for some reason, though, like, I'm finding every reason, every way to be like, that's not Chad Gable. Oh, you know what, my guy, you did ask me a question. This is the match. I forgot all about this match. I don't want to say the worst match, which it may be Chad Gable taking over Rey Mysterio, I'm pretty sure. More like a mass versus mass match. That's what it seems like it's gonna be. But yeah, that's the least match I'm looking forward to. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano though. Okay. Totally forgot about that match.
Obviously, the height and the power advantage over Rey, but this isn't Rey's first rodeo, Pat, when it comes to a much larger athlete in a competitor. Yeah, Rey's had to have a strategy against a bigger opponent for his
Just like Chad Gable. I mean, not Chad Gable, Rey Mysterio taking on a white version of Shelton Benjamin.
Explosive than it's supposed to be. Too tall, too strong, too fast, jumps too hot.
Now I think Julius Creed will be something. You know, Creed brothers will be the Creed brothers though. But unfortunately, just like every great tag team, They always break up and go their single ways and do their own thing. Maybe, maybe not. But I said every great tag team. So every great tag team kind of broke up. So I think Julius Creed will be the guy than the other one.
Had so many great moments over the years at WrestleMania. And never forget 2006 when a triple threat match to win the World Championship after winning the Rumble earlier that year.
I don't know what Rey Mysterio was doing there, thinking that he needs to go power for power with Julius Creed. I respect it, though. Julius Creed needs to take advantage of it now. Once Rey starts using momentum, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, just like that. The quickness of Mysterio with that run. Sending Creed toward the ropes and Rey now getting fired up. Rey, former 3-time world champion, just got stopped in his.
I still want to know. I think the reason why Rey Mysterio still do this is probably the reason why Chris Jericho still do this. Like, and maybe, I ain't gonna say Edge. Edge, this is second chance of losing about what 9 years of his career. So I understand why Edge still doing it, even though he don't need to be. But Rey Mysterio, come on, bro. I don't believe it's going to be ever another greatest luchador in WWE than Rey Mysterio. It may be. It may be Penta. It may be Rey Fenix. It may be Dragon Lee.
The history of Duke in the ACC.
Not everybody will understand this reference, but he's an Ohio guy, too. So take that for what you will. Incredibly tough.
But I think this is the most luchadors that I think we had at one point.
Earlier today, his dad coached amateur wrestling when he was a young child. He used to sleep on the mats in the gym.
Rey Mysterio
619. Oh.
Juliet sends it out to the apron, but Rey with tremendous balance. Mysterio with a forearm to the face and Creed back down to the floor. And Rey's going to go high.
Sacramento loves it.
And now, brother Brutus Creed distracting the official. Gets involved.
Come on, ref. You got to do a better job.
He's a genius for doing that. Is Julius just
Uh-oh.
to the top.
Oh.
Lee with a little payback.
Okay. That's about the only good thing Dragon Lee had done.
Senior official chat.
Everybody kick everybody from ringside. He gonna kick everybody from ringside. Everybody is out of here. There you go.
So we're gonna get Rey in 6.
It's about like 8 people ringside. Like, nah, let's go. They gonna come out from this commercial break, and El Grande is gonna come out here.
Great job by the senior official Chad Patton.
Yeah, what? 1, 2, 3. What, like 6 people? Nah, get them out of here. Nothing but distraction.
Between any of these men and women comes to Ivy.
Very rarely do you see 6 people kicked out at one time.
That's true. Yeah.
LWO, American-made rivalry.
Now we'll see what Creed is made of against the veteran, the Hall of Famer, Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio has a big match this weekend
against El Grande Americano.
Well, that's the love that this has happened.
Well, he should. He was at ringside watching it all. He even got knocked down now by Creed.
I didn't see El Grande Americano out here.
And Julius Creed now.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna come out now.
We're in California and it's a little hazy in the sky, but I don't think I took too many breaths in that particular area. Was El Grande Americano down here?
Chad Gable was.
2 different people, Cole.
Michael Cole was like, you ain't about to fool me.
They're saying, no, we hate it.
Like El Grande Americano is Chad Gable.
This is exactly what Creed wants. The chaos led him to a position of power and control. Oh, no, he's not going to deal with El Grande Americano. Did it 2 weeks ago. Dragon Lee ripped off his mask.
Yeah, this is complete disrespect when it comes to the Lucha Libre tradition. Rey Mysterio fighting back now, not going to allow it to happen, but Creed, damage may have been done.
Thank God that didn't happen here.
See, all that time you spent on trying to take his mask off, you could have been doing this.
Prone position here.
It's not where you want to be if you're Rey Mysterio.
You can just see the improvement that Julius Creed makes week in.
I like Rey Mysterio mask, though.
He's got the moxie, the confidence.
They've got a great teacher in Chad Gable, all kidding aside. Again, his brother Brutus, a tremendous amateur wrestler as well, hence the reason that Gable
Come on, Ray.
to these 2 men.
Brutus kicked out earlier tonight.
Tilt the world backbreaker.
knee to the spine. Creed looks to beat Mysterio. This would not bode well for Ray heading to WrestleMania if he loses to Creed tonight.
Everybody wants to have a win heading into the biggest weekend of the year.
General Manager Adam Pearce wanted to give Ray a match against Gable. Ray said, I don't want Gable. Well, I do want Gable, but I want him.
What's going on?
Around to Americano. He wants to expose to the world this farce that's going on by Gable.
Well, until then, it's going to be hard for me to believe that two people are the same people.
You're very gullible.
They sticking with that story.
WWE fans sold out in Sacramento tonight, over 14,000 trying to will Rey Mysterio on. Julius Creed's been dominating this matchup ever since LWO, and American Made were kicked out by official Chad Patton, but Rey fighting back now. Mysterio, who takes on El Grande Americano at WrestleMania.
Rey Mysterio.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did Rey Mysterio just fall off the top rope trying to do the Hurricane Rana? Yo.
And Rey Mysterio building some momentum here.
Oh, what in the world? What's going on? What's going on, man? I see what he was trying to do, though, but damn.
Julius Creed, he picked Mysterio out of the air.
From one mistake to another. Oh, man, he going to actually just walk up the steps with him, though?
Julius Creed's strength. Absolutely insane. What we just
Shit, man, you should have walked up the steps with him and then did a suplex off the apron. Oh.
Ryan stepped out of harm's way and Creed post to the shoulder.
Julius Creed.
I'm worried about Rey Mysterio, though. Like, he just fell off the, he fell off of, Julius' shoulders to the floor.
Mysterio able to count. And now Ray, top rope where he feels comfortable. Ray from the top, sending Creed into the corner.
And this is what Ray wants. Julius Wheeler, him in charge.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And WrestleMania fever is building here tonight on Raw.
Huge rights from Rey Mysterio.
Okay. What you about to do with that? Oh. Oh, tilt the world, tornado DDT. A tornado DDT.
Kick out by Creed.
I feel like we're watching two humans not from this world.
I'm having a majority of matches. Rey Mysterio's illustrious career, and I'm amazed each and every time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Ray don't need to be doing this. And the fact that he can still do it at the age he is, and he got his son right now on Monday night, the same show he on, killing it.
He drives Mysterio to the ropes. Creed now straps down.
This was an unexpectedly good match, though.
Rey Mysterio played Julius Creed perfectly there.
Watch out for Americano. Yeah. There you go. I knew it. Take the mask off. Ah, 1, 2.
Kicks out at 2. Oh, what a shot. Gable kicked out, and who shows up now? Never seen him in the same place at the same time.
Never seen him in the same place at the same time, though. Actually, in a backstage interview, they were in the same place, same time. Chad Gable was doing an interview, and Americano, I think, believe, was walking out, though.
And again, using what I would believe is yet still a loaded mask this week. You see the headbutts being delivered by Americano. You got to believe that steel plate is still in the mask of this man. Out all of LWO Adam Pearce has got to do an investigation into this. Somebody's got to check out this guy's mask before WrestleMania.
El Grande Americano keeps hitting people.
El Grande,
Not forehead.
he came out here and just messed up everything.
Knocking people out. He might as well have a football helmet on. Because just like that, Rey Mysterio's out. You're telling me that's not Chad Gable?
That's El Grande Americano.
Look it. There it is. I told you. Once again, slipping that piece of metal behind the mask.
Now Rey Mysterio won the match.
Forehead up. Hits the Cinco head off of Rey's face.
Like Wilder came out here just whooping ass.
WrestleMania. Well, on WrestleMania Saturday, that man, El Grande Americano.
I think you just said gracias.
Wants to.
I don't think it's Chad Gable. I think it's someone else though. I don't know who it is, but that's what I think it is though.
That's not Gable.
That's El Grande Americano. I'm not saying what he's doing is right. I'm just saying that's El Grande Americano right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfy. And by WWE 2K25, WrestleMania sale is here. WWE 2K25 is 20% off on PlayStation today, bringing you the opportunity to rewrite Bloodline, family history, and 2K Showcase, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
Xavier, Kofi, you run your mouths about how the New Day is the greatest tag team of all time. But the fact of the matter is, the War Raiders have blazed a path of world domination for more than a decade. We've won gold on multiple continents. Last week, we had you beat dead to rights.
Oh, come on.
This isn't even going to be a fight. This is.
There's another lease match I'm interested into.
I mean, we're not in it, but it's still.
The New Day versus the War Raiders.
We got WWE and Clash of Clans. You're gonna interrupt this too? Jack, your lack of etiquette is simply audacious.
Genuinely, I'm sorry, but we heard from.
It's like for real, for real. They really didn't do nothing most of this road to WrestleMania.
Your match at WrestleMania, in less than
Besides the whole, segment with the Big E jump, the reunion, 10th anniversary, I think, of the New Day.
The locker room had been treating us this entire time.
And all they did was complain for about 2 weeks, and then they got in the match.
But the warpath stops at WrestleMania when we take back what belongs to us. That's our WWE World Tag Team Championships. And we remind the entire world that your boys, the
New Day,
are the greatest tag team on the face of planet Earth. Because Jackie, last week was just a taste of what the New Day is willing to do to get our titles back. And after WrestleMania, Eric is going to wish that we would have taken his head off so him and Ivar would have to catch the beating they're going to get this Saturday. And when we regain our tag team championship at WrestleMania, every irrelevant and immature member of the WWE Universe will have no choice but to drop to their knees, raise their hands to the sky, and scream in unison, "Thank God for the New Day."
Thanks for see you at WrestleMania. Cool. Sounds like the New Day is ready for a war. Back to you.
Better you than me interviewing them, Jack.
Ready for a war.
Not some. It's total. Virus. And this is phenomenal.
AJ Styles. I would prefer like what AJ Styles entrance. Like if they can keep it all, if they can keep it dark until the pyros go off and then the lights come up and he's standing right there instead of doing that little thing. You know, he's getting ready to do his whole little signature jump when he comes into the ring. But it's cool. It's cool. Karrion Kross, man. That's one guy, man. I hope get a push out to WrestleMania. Because we see them doing the thing with the New Day. Then that thing went flat where Odyssey Jones was coming in. Karrion Kross was working with the Miz. The Miz went over to SmackDown. And so it's just like Karrion Kross and what was they called for a minute? It was Karrion Kross and the AOP and they brought them back and got released again. They was going up against the Wyatts. Yeah, I wish the best for Karrion Kross.
The opposite. What AJ Styles is all about. AJ Styles has cut his teeth in this business for decades. Launching himself to legend and icon status all around the world.
Ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. You can be next.
But at WrestleMania, he's got Logan
Down long now.
to every big moment that has ever been presented to him. All it takes is one big punch. That titanium slated right hands of Logan Paul could come into play WrestleMania Sunday. Oh, okay.
Still not comfortable. Man, I ain't seen it entrance in a while. And he got one badass entrance, bro, for a guy they never use.
Conversation Karrion Kross about this entrance earlier today. You know, Kross has made much of his career, Pat, about the clock, right? Time ticking away. He told me earlier he wants to turn back the hands of time to the better days of his career. Said he took a number of missteps and wants to get back to what made him whole, what made him dangerous. And he believed that coming out to this entrance, to this music, would help him to start to reestablish himself as the killer he once was.
Yeah, it once was. The fact that they admitted to that too. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't tell me that ain't a dope ass entrance. It be the guys that they don't do shit with be having a dope entrance, nice songs and everything, and they just go to waste. Got a nice manager with Scarlett, like.
Here we go. Triple H versus The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels, the special.
That was the entrance that he got frostburn on them, didn't he?
It was like the last two toughest guys in the prison yard from a bygone generation. When these two hooked
I remember that WrestleMania.
They were just absolutely blistering one another. Chairs and steps.
To me, that story had everything. Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania. Here's the guy Undertaker who he couldn't beat at WrestleMania. Here's
He was like, yeah, I could beat him. No, you can't. because I couldn't get it for the last 2 WrestleManias.
Storytelling in Spanish. To see it all happen, it was just amazing.
That match, that rivalry, it's years of experience doing what they do best.
I knew that we had just finished something that was going to be so special that it would last to the annals of time.
The era has ended. And what a way to go.
Standing up there with those 2 guys that I most respect for.
Come here, go get in the bed.
One of the most special moments of my career.
Take it with you. Take it with you. Take it with you.
And we welcome Triple H to the Hall of Fame class of 2025. It takes place at the Fontainebleau Hotel in Las Vegas. The Hall of Fame ceremony is at 10 o'clock Pacific, live on Peacock. And Pat and I have the distinct honor and privilege to host this year's Hall of Fame. Speaking of the Fontainebleau Hotel, there's plenty of action.
I think it's real interesting they didn't even announce, like, hey, yo, you know. I guess they didn't want to let everybody know, like, yeah, it's going to be at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Sunday.
Nah, we good.
On Tuesday, April 22nd. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. Wait to get out the Vegas. Karrion Kross set for action one-on-one with AJ Styles. And Karrion Kross is wearing tonight an interesting story he told us about these tights earlier today, Pat. As we get set for the AJ Styles versus Logan Paul matchup at WrestleMania. That takes place on WrestleMania Sunday. Back to the tights for a moment for Karrion Kross. He actually went to the man who makes the tights for AJ Styles, and they are very, very similar in nature, and there's a reason for this.
And he said he wants AJ to go back to his evil ways. A darker version of AJ Styles of yesterday. Karrion Kross believes that AJ Styles represents the
So much Karrion Kross believe in a lot of people, though.
AJ Styles now driving Kross back into the corner. AJ's never lost to Karrion Kross one-on-one. Doesn't plan to start that.
He be having these big moments. I mean, he be in some of these sort of big moments and sort of like big name matches with opponents. But I mean, Karrion Kross doesn't have a match at WrestleMania, so AJ Styles the one that has the match, so pretty sure he's gonna win.
And he wants him to go back to a little more evil ways, a little bit darker, whatever you need to do to get a win over Logan Paul.
AJ Styles, 20-plus years of working hard to get to the top of the industry, former 2-time WWE champion. And say whatever you want about Logan Paul, whether you agree with him or you don't. Paul has been tremendous. And now Scarlett getting involved. Referee Jessica Carr dealing with Kross. And that's the dangerous siren known as Scarlett. And Logan Paul has been highly successful here since arriving on the scene in WWE.
Stupendous would be the word. Built for the moment, built for the business. Karrion Kross doesn't like it one bit. Karrion tried to manipulate folks into doing things.
Suplex.
Kross delivered to AJ Styles. Scarlett loves what she sees. The manipulative and cunning Scarlett.
Karrion's not scared to operate from the shadows and pull some strings.
Oh, man who thrives on suffering. And now mocking Styles.
Not expect this out of Karrion Kross here tonight.
Yeah, he said he needed to change things, needed to go about things differently.
AJ Styles needs to do some things differently as well. Standing drop kick right to the mouth.
Yeah, great resilience by Styles.
Styles needs a big time win weekend as well.
Sleep on
Into the second row.
AJ launches himself over the top, lands on the apron as Kross rolls. Takes AJ out and hit the side of his face pretty hard on the apron. Absolutely. Carrying across with a reversal, chopping out the legs. Now what's he thinking? AJ went into the barricade and almost into the...
Damn, there's a dude right there sitting with the whole bottle of Prime on. Like it's Halloween or something.
Wrestling event dressed as a Prime bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering about old buddy over there. He must really like that.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, he must really like the Prime, John. That's what I just said. Dressed up like the whole bottle of Prime.
Wow.
I need to feel.
You know, Canada's carrying cross tonight is marking back to the man who dominated NXT.
To put my foot
This
on.
carrying cross is dangerous. This carrying cross changes the game. This carrying cross has got bad ideas in his mind. Hammered away on the chest of Styles. Just a vicious. Sicko. Yeah, that was weird.
You laughing at?
Say hello back, but to be clear, I was looking in the eyes of a lunatic.
Goofy. Too goofy. Yeah, I need to put me like a little footrest, John. Cause my footrest ain't working, bro. I'm falling asleep. All right.
Made a career out of it.
I already know AJ gonna win this though, but I'm rooting for Karrion Kross. Come on, Karrion. Try something.
AJ Styles is one of the toughest, most physical, and strong.
You know, actually, while we on this commercial break, though, actually, you know, we can still, like I was just saying, man, we're going to go over more matches that's going to take place at WrestleMania this coming weekend, man. Yes, we have the Intercontinental Championship on the line. We got Penta taking on Finn Balor, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and the Intercontinental Champion and Braun Breaker, man. And this match is going to be dope, man. I've been wanting more from Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker has been a guy you really haven't been seeing a whole lot, especially since WWE moved over to Netflix. Braun Breaker sort of been the guy who just come out and speared people, you know, like he speared ISO Speed at what was it, Elimination Chamber? No, the Royal Rumble. You know, and coming out spearing Carlito in half and everything like that. So Braun Breaker really haven't been having those. I mean, a moment is a moment, and he been spearing people out their shoes though. But however, man, I just feel like Dirty Dominic and the progress that he has been making, you know, being with Liv Morgan and being in the Judgment Day, and obviously seeing what they're doing with Finn Balor, I feel like they could use Dirty Dominic, and I'm pretty sure my predictions for Dirty Dom is he's going to be like the second, he going to break out in the second half of this year, and I feel like Dirty Dominic can be a champion. But I'm still going to go with Dirty Dominic Mysterio in that match. You guys let me know who you guys pick. Cause I know some people want it to be Finn Balor, man. Because Finn Balor haven't been doing nothing lately at all. I wanted to be Finn too. But Finn has obviously been that jealous friend now. You know, you had Rhea Ripley who got too big for the Judgment Day. Damian Priest got too big for the Judgment Day. JD McDonough, he's out right now in injury. And Carlito is just like the funny act. You know, Raquel is with Liv. I mean, Dirty Finn Balor ain't got nobody besides Dirty Dom, and I don't think he can really trust him at all like that. But we'll see. I'm still gonna go with Dirty Dom in that match.
You know, we talked during the entrance of Karrion Kross about how he wants
Yeah, Dirty Dom.
Go back to the old entrance, try to recapture some of that former glory, get himself back in that place where he wants to hurt people, make it about himself.
We hurt people, yeah.
Just that.
That's another show. Though. Michael Cole said it, so I had to say it. We hurt people. That's one of the biggest things AEW got right now is the Hurt Business or the Hurt Syndicate theme song, right? We hurt people, yeah. I ain't the ones that just want to go on AEW now. AEW be going on themselves. Karrion Kross, I've been faking an injury.
I think Kross may have twisted his ankle.
So he lost balance.
Yeah, he bullshitting.
Cheap shot by Cross. And now a big smile on his face. Obviously a ruse.
See, it would have meant more if you knew like Kieran Cross was either gonna win or that they were doing something with him. So it didn't even really mean nothing. It was like, oh, he faked him out. It didn't mean nothing. Because you know AJ Styles in this match, this is just really to gain more momentum going into his match against Logan Paul.
Forearm by Styles, and I think all Cross did was get AJ Styles an opening, and here comes the phenomenal one. Didn't have enough though. Cross
DDT.
with an DDT. And Cross says that's it.
Arian and Scarlett having a massive Monday Night Raw. Can they get a win over AJ Styles?
And Carrion loading up, Carrion Cross. Setting up for the cross hammer here to Styles, who ducked underneath. Styles with Cross.
He's going with the neck breaker.
The spine.
It was a knee to the back of the neck.
These two beating the hell out of each other.
Styles walked out to the apron by Cross. Cross on the top rope. Styles now. A big right hand. Cross then told him it in the ring. AJ Styles in position. Cross Day stunned back to his feet.
Come on, AJ. Did he put his hands behind his back as if he was just like, just take your shot? That's what it just seemed like, though. Yeah, mad respect for Karrion Kross, man. He on some deeper shit than everybody else is on. And since WWE won't play the long game, Karrion Kross said, "Why not?" Right? His hands was behind his back. I think it should never replay of that. They probably won't.
All he can handle tonight, but in the end, just like we've seen time and time. Speaking of time, right on time. A Maverick has arrived. AJ Styles.
AJ Styles.
Sacramento chill. I came out here to tell my man congratulations. Seriously, AJ, no, go in, brother. Congratulations, you did it. In front of Sacramento. A bunch of people who weren't cool enough to live in Los Angeles. And weren't smart enough to live in San Francisco.
Damn, Logan. Just going on
You,
though.
my friend, just showed these generic California losers what you versus me at WrestleMania is gonna cook. But hey, AJ, now, why don't we show them why our match is gonna make money? Here's what you're up against. Please, please, enjoy this piece of cinema. I am the Maverick, Logan Paul, and I don't want to be one of y'all. I'm one of one.
I accomplished more in one weekend than you will in your entire lives.
I didn't just join the
keep going now.
to take part. I joined to take over. Let me remind you, I'm a purveyor of viral media, your son's favorite superstar.
Your son's favorite superstar.
Entrepreneur, innovator, actor, wrestler, boxer, the most viral athlete in this company.
You're mad at me because you want to be me. Keep clicking the keyboards. I'll keep being on billboards.
That's a cute little video, smart ass. But why don't we start WrestleMania a couple of days early and bring your ass to the ring right now?
You heard what he said, Logan Paul.
Styles was not impressed. And Logan Paul making his way to the ring now. And a carrying cross trying to sneak attack Styles. Styles is ready. Styles now trying to take out Paul and Cross. And carrying Cross now as the numbers game may catch up to AJ Styles here. Styles.
Oh, reverse DDT.
An impaler that inverted DDT by Styles.
Mm.
And you mentioned it earlier. All it takes is.
Uh-oh. He about to hit his cool ass move that he got.
And then it's time for the from Logan Paul. Once again, Logan Paul impressive tonight. Had a little bit of help from Karrion Kross, but nonetheless sends a message to Mr. Styles. All it takes is one big right, and then the pulverizer, and Logan can beat.
That's gonna be a show stiller though.
In this industry.
That's definitely gonna be a show stiller. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Logan Paul hopes to create another viral moment when he goes one-on-one with AJ Styles Sunday. WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, Saturday night, the main event, of course, the triple threat match between
Las Vegas will be CM Punk's first WrestleMania main event. WrestleMania 41.
Of the second city, St. Punk will be here with us live later on tonight, as will Seth Rollins and as will Roman Reigns. We are still awaiting the arrival of the original.
Roman ain't here yet.
Apparently,
About to be 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. 9:30 Eastern.
A couple of weeks ago. What's Heyman in for with Reigns tonight?
Nah, come on, Paul. You gotta do better than that, man. That's your tribal chief. I used to hate that back in the days, or even now too, where you got like, okay, they coming back, where you got like a faction such as American Made, and obviously there's multiple members in it. Like the worst is like when they're like in the Royal Rumble. So Chad Gable's in it, you got Julius Creed, you got the other Creed brother in there. So you hearing that song 3 times.
Listen. Fortunately, I'm man enough to be happy for a young up-and-comer to replace me at WrestleMania. And that who I'm talking about is none other than El Grande Americano. I mean, did you see what he did to the LWO earlier? Single-handedly took them out. And on Saturday in Las Vegas at WrestleMania, it's Rey Mysterio's turn. This is Rey Mysterio's 13th WrestleMania match.
13th?
And 13 will never be as unlucky of a number as it's going to be on Saturday when El Grande puts him down and cements his legacy as the greatest luchador of all time.
Thank you.
See, gracias.
It's like I just knew he was just going to say thank you. Because that's what Chad Gable says, right? You know? You suck. Like, come on, man. Like, on a serious note, Chad Gable, why he's not in the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match? There's so many guys that really could be in a really good position. If WWE did something with him.
You believe what that guy says? How could you not? Well, you were the one that was calling him a terrible human being at one point in his career. Chad Gable? Yeah, Chad Gable. You forget that? Yeah. Selective memory? He's a changed man. Well, what a night tonight. Final Monday Night Raw before WrestleMania, sold out in Sacramento.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you imagine Roman, Punk, and Rollins going to be in the same ring tonight?
Fried Squirrel. I hope I said that right. Fried Squirrel. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate it. Fried Squirrel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The name is just hilarious though. Appreciate the follow though. Fried Squirrel. All right, Squirrel.
Shotgun. I got just a little taste of what it was like to race in the desert.
Who on this week's episode with her? Who's that? I mean, it got to be Stone Cold, right? Riding these
The track is so vast, we're able to make turns before 60 miles an hour.
Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
Why race? Grab a Snickers. Feels like they've been great for my entire life, so shout out Snickers. Thanks for everything you've done for me and millions of others.
What you about to do, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see what he's gonna do. Is he about to?
I told you, Step Town is Eat Town tonight, Pat. It certainly is.
Give another close up.
Jey Uso thought about Gunther's.
Yeah, I like it though. I like it. Let everybody eat. Let everybody eat. Let them come down there like that though. Let them don't be doing the eat main event, all that. That's cool to be honest with you. But man, they turning it up though.
The people are behind him. And WrestleMania might become Yeetomania. Something changed inside this man last week. 2 weeks ago, his brother Jimmy left a bloody mess at the hands of Gunther. And last week, Pat, Jey Uso marched out of the ring. He got in the face of Gunther, and he
Okay.
Okay. When you've seen the absolute worst thing that can happen.
Line them all up, knock them down like this.
The entire WWE universe is behind this man who's worked his ass off to get to this situation. Won the Royal Rumble, traveled the long roads. And now, he's got a shot at the world title. And it's all part of WrestleMania Saturday. Jey Uso and Gunther for the World Championship. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're killing it. Yeah. Hell yeah, Oos.
It don't seem like he about to say much. knock him down like this. I'm about to say, yeah, there we go. Like we don't need what the cameraman doing in the ring though. Yeah, we don't need a 12-minute, 10-minute intro, Jey Uso entrance though, for real. Just get to the point.
You earned this, dude. You earned this.
Sacramento is Uzi.
Heck, can you imagine? Saturday, over 60,000 yeeting at the same time. I get caught up in the excitement. I get caught up in the yeeting. Because this man has earned this every single second of it. All right, check it.
Say what you gotta say, Jay.
I said what I had to say to Gunther last week. But I really wanted to come out here and holler at y'all. Yeah, my peoples. What up, Sacktown? My mama out here somewhere in the crowd. She out here somewhere in the crowd. But look, Goose. Everybody keep on asking me, Jay, where your mind at? Am I crashing out?
No, he definitely about to crash out.
But I'm locked in. Locked in for me. Locked in for my family. I'm locked in for y'all. Check it out, though. Hey, hold up. Listen to Gunther out here talk. You know what that made me feel like? He mad.
Oh, trust me, he big mad, especially after that promo last week, though.
You afraid?
I don't think I saw that from him though.
You afraid?
Not as much as I saw it from you when he was beating your brother down. I like the close up though.
Hey, I'm gonna see you on Saturday, Oos. Gunther, I'm gonna get you, cuz. So here's what we're gonna do. One time for the one time. Hey, Oos. Hey, Oos. Please, please hit my music. Oh, yeah. Oh. WrestleMania Saturday, 60,000 plus on a threat.
Line them all up, knock them down like this.
Yeeting away to a man who could be the next world heavyweight champion.
Jey versus Gunther, man, that's another matchup. Obviously it's going down to WrestleMania. You better watch your back, Gunther. That Fiend match look real scary. That Bray Wyatt is not here no more though. It look real scary, bro. But yeah, man. Jey versus Gunther. Both guys came out, pulled a promo. Neither guy came out and interrupt them or anything like that. I'm talking too fast. Maybe Gunther might come out in the crowd. Who knows? But this match can go both ways. Obviously, Gunther, he's been champion since SummerSlam after defeating Damian Priest, which Finn Balor cost him that matchup. Now that girl is excited right there. Okay. Yeah, I have a strong feeling Gunther is about to meet him in the main concourse. Okay, okay, all right, maybe not, maybe not, because he woke back up woke back up where he came from.
The tension is palpable. WrestleMania is just a few days away, and we're geeking all over Sacramento.
It has been a fabulous week. You know, last week in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, sold out PPG Paint Arena. Jey Uso was a part. I was a part. I was viral, as a matter of fact. Part of a Pat McAfee's big night out. You can still experience on Hulu.
Yeah, that's right. With some behind-the-scenes footage, my guy Foxy edited it all together. Thank you to the WWE that produced it and captured it. It has been
I feel like I knew WWE produced that. I feel like they did. Just the way it was looking, I felt like they produced it.
He's world champion.
Well, Pat and I are going to continue to use.
Okay, Michael, stop eating. You look off rhythm, off beat, and everything.
Good job.
Thank you.
Highlight of the night is presented by Wingstop.
Highlight of the night. That daggone Julius Creed and Rey Mysterio match was crazy. Yeah, I'm not 100% agreeing to a highlight of the night from something from last week. Like I feel like highlight of the night should come at the end of the night.
A super spear from the dog that was barking.
Braun Breaker took out everybody. We about to get Penta versus Finn Balor.
You can get 1, 2.
And it's Finn Balor will make his own statement. Balor, Dominic, Penta, Breaker, fatal 4-way at WrestleMania.
That's the matchup I just was talking about. Yeah, man. If Braun doesn't retain, man, I'm rooting for Dirty Dom. I wouldn't be mad if Finn Balor, either one, or Penta.
3 other men. So how are you handling and navigating going into what are calling the biggest title defense of your career?
Yeah, Kathy. I mean, this is obviously the biggest title defense of my career.
At WrestleMania. Oh.
Balor and Dom and Carlito.
Come on, Braun Breaker, man.
Damn judgment day.
A 3-on-1 assault for the champion.
Looks like this was in a fight.
Wow.
Braun gonna be all right.
They better be defend his title this weekend. Oh, fuego. This coming weekend at WrestleMania Sunday. Penta tries to win his first championship in WWE, but before we get there, he has his hands full tonight with an dangerous Finn Balor, Penta Balor live on Netflix.
Okay, mommy coming. Go in the room. Okay, mommy coming. Go in the room. Take the iPad with you. Good.
That radiates from this man. It's truly unique.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Damn, I thought I was responding back though.
Here. He's on the edge of their seat. Standing up.
That is cool.
Totally engaged.
Yeah. Go.
Hispanic. I know a few of those words. I don't think you're allowed to say it on television. Or streaming services for that matter.
Yeah, I'm gonna get much more comfortable with the lingo before I drop it here on Netflix, but I'm certainly trying my best because Cero Miedo is electrifying in every arena. It's great to have Penta here in the WWE.
His brother, of course, taking Friday Night SmackDown by storm. Ray Phoenix.
And Nathan Frazier a couple weeks back had an instant classic.
See, I didn't know they was actually brothers. I just thought maybe they were just called the Lucha Bros.
Man, this is such an interesting story lining up for WrestleMania weekend in this fatal four-way.
Yeah, I thought they were just, you know, sort of called the Lucha Bros.
Just a few moments. We have to wonder if this man put the good of Judgment Day ahead of his own personal goals and feelings. Hudson and Balor. This is going to be a barn burner. Live on Netflix.
When you have people as good as Cody,
That drone footage be like that.
as good as Cena, how does it ever get any bigger than that?
From the entertainment capital of the world. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Sit on your ass and watch me be great.
WrestleMania from Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. WrestleMania gonna be lit. Cena gonna be on SmackDown Friday night.
And John Cena will be on Friday Night SmackDown. Well, WrestleMania weekend really going to get started this coming Friday. We talked about the Pat McAfee show on ESPN.
We got the kickoff, WrestleMania kickoff
We'll be outside
at 5 p.m.
of guests as we officially host the WrestleMania kickoff show. Always a lot of fun. That's live on Peacock.
And those kickoff shows have become must-watch entertainment, especially because of the things that you end up doing. Crowd surfing, offending people. We'll kick off WrestleMania in proper fashion. Cannot wait to get out to Las Vegas on Friday.
It'll be quite the weekend. Meanwhile, here at the final Monday Night Raw, before WrestleMania, sold out Sacramento, Finn Balor takes on Penta one-on-one here tonight. Now, these 2 minutes will be part of the first ever fatal four-way for the Intercontinental Championship in the history of WrestleMania. This illustrious title has never been defended in a fatal four-way on the grandest stage of them all, but it will take place.
Oh.
Driving Finn Balor off the apron. Penta has seen and heard enough. There's so bad blood between these guys. And Penta fired up here tonight.
Absolutely.
Penta is definitely fired up.
Something special tonight.
You know, the fatal four-way, WrestleMania Sunday. No champion's advantage for the
Any other matches we looking forward to tonight? I think we've seen all the matches.
will become the champion.
I think coming up next is gonna be the main event segment.
So there's a lot to keep their eye on.
And Penta taking his first championship at WWE. Great cross Friday into the lateral press. Finn Balor. He's a former Universal Champion, two-time Intercontinental Champion. First time these two have gone one-on-one here tonight. Remember, Balor eliminated Penta in the Royal Rumble. And then he pinned Penta in a tag team match a couple of weeks ago. Penta's first pin here, WWE.
Yeah, the only negativity that has come from Penta's WWE career thus far has come from that man, Finn Balor.
Nice kick by Penta, the face of Balor.
Oh.
Balor better. Now, interesting under these fatal four-way rules. You know, Balor could pin Dominic Mysterio, his Judgment Day stablemate.
Which I'm pretty sure that's who he gonna go out there and try to pin.
To win the championship. Or Dominic Mysterio could pin Finn Balor to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, the Judgment Day is going to implode totally at WrestleMania.
Will they work together?
Seems doubtful. Rather selfish for the Judgment Day. There'll be an Intercontinental title on the line.
Well, I don't think that something's a great word to use for the group. I also like to use the word jealousy because Finn Balor has been jealous of about everyone in that group for over a year now. It's weird. It's ugly.
You sure have.
I.e. Damian Priest.
He been jealous of everybody. Jealous of Rhea Ripley. Jealous of Damian Priest.
Yeah, but
The only one I think he ain't been jealous of is JD McDonough. Mm.
He shushed us all, and it was for good reason.
Was goody with everybody, man. Definitely tapping in, man. Double tap the screen, man.
Set across the ring, over the top, sunset flip. Balor with a nice basement drop kick. Covered out by Balor. Hook on a leg. Penta kicks at 2. Balor's been frustrated.
Yeah, double tap the screen. Double tap the screen. Definitely show love, man. We live here on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch, man. If you haven't done so already, man, definitely hit the like button down below. Like, comment, share, follow, and subscribe right here to the 1130 Podcast YouTube channel, man. Let's get with it.
The Big Show has his first opportunity under the bright lights this weekend.
The Dogs will be barking in Vegas for our Intercontinental Champion, but he has a tall task ahead of him.
Yeah, and is he going to be 100% after that mugging by Judgment Day a little bit earlier on tonight?
The Intercontinental title represents everything that is great with this business. The greats that have held it are those who have built this company and this industry as a whole.
Dozens and dozens of Hall of Famers, including one to be inducted on Friday night. The game, Triple H.
Triple H definitely will be inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Literally on your back.
Yeah, the Working Man's Championship. That's what it's always been termed over the years as Balor continued to stomp away at Penta. The example set in 1979 by the late great Pat Patterson.
I mean, this Raw I ain't gonna lie, man. This Raw ain't been on that though. Like, I mean, this the last Raw before WrestleMania, man. Like, man, it'd have been great if Roman would have came out first, talk shit a little bit, told everybody to come out. Nah, they ain't come out because they not here yet. Then Roman obviously show up at the end of the night. They did some backstage segments throughout the night. You know, man, I'll see you later on in the ring. Maybe they, CM Punk and Seth started brawling. They trying to keep them apart. And, like more stuff that really heat this shit up, though. And... But they said on Friday Night SmackDown, we're going to get both Raw and SmackDown superstars. So we're going to see how that goes. Finn Balor looking lost, like he don't know what to do. Or better yet, he could just be taking a break, taking a breather.
Able to get in there.
Oh, yeah. And now Balor being booed by this sellout crowd here tonight in Sacramento. Finn Balor doesn't endear himself to the WWE fans. He is for sure.
1, 2.
Kick out.
All Finn Balor cares about is getting back on top. He could care less if Sacramento likes him.
You think he cares at all about Dominic Mysterio?
I do think there is an interesting little controversy.
All right, you guys, man, we on commercial break, though, but I'm still seeing the live feed, though. I'm going to run and go get a beer out of the freezer, and I'm going to come right back. Let's get
One
it.
of them is going to want the title, and the other one's about to win it. I can see them turning on each other quickly. The only thing they really have in common other than being on the Judgment Day is that they are both hated by everyone.
Well, that's true. Penta back to his feet. Penta and Breaker have had some problems as well.
Ron Breaker, man, those spears. Oh, if he hits you with a super spear, you are super done.
I don't know how Carlito was even here tonight. You saw him in the backstage attack on Breaker earlier on.
His spear was so fast, so dynamic, so explosive, he forced himself to do a front flip at it.
That's I show speed about a Breaker spear. Oh, Penta missed it now. Finn Balor again takes Penta out. This could be the win for Finn. Hook to the leg, and Penta kicks out. In all these matches tonight, a lot of pressure on all these athletes. Is you don't want to go into WrestleMania with a loss. playing football, Pat, over the years, heading into the playoffs, lose that last game of the year. Some of the momentum, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the greats are able to battle through, and hopefully you're able to do it, especially for WrestleMania. But you can lose momentum quickly, and that mo can go the other way for the weekend for sure.
Penta. Oh, and Balor doing a great job forcing Penta.
Still on commercial. That was quick.
Allow Penta to do any flying tonight. And Balor keep that up in this one-on-one match. Penta Balor and a barn burner here on Monday Night Raw. Four men in the face. Sunday at WrestleMania. Cover off the superplex. Hook of the leg. Penta able to kick out at 2.
Here, Lincoln Penta from Sacramento.
That's kind of question moments ago about being a professional athlete, having professional football, and how when you're in the playoffs, you know they're coming. You lose that last game of the year. Does it hurt the momentum going into the playoffs the following week?
I think from having a front row seat, the good teams are able to make one loss just be one loss, not turn it into 2. But if you lose momentum, it can certainly carry into your next match.
And Penta now building momentum.
But you would not want heading into WrestleMania. On the other side, a huge win tonight heading into WrestleMania.
It is amazing to me the way that Penta is able to turn things around. This tremendous resilience. When you think he's down and out, he just goes into a next gear. And look at that. Backstabber. Covered by Penta for the win. Balor 2.
His innovative offense is so damn devastating. It's been Balor able to move, let alone kick out after that.
Traction for months.
I as well.
This crowd has been electric all night. What a way to kick off the most exciting, most important week in sports entertainment, WrestleMania week.
WrestleMania week.
50,000 plus both Saturday and Sunday night at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
What's Penta calling for here?
Balor in trouble. Penta now. Looking to make some magic yet again. Balor fighting back. Penta lands on the apron. Big chop.
It don't matter what you got on.
I put this on because
What's called?
Kick by Penta to the face, stops Balor in his tracks. Sling blade by Penta, and now Penta's starting to fly.
Got like 6 of them.
Athleticism right now.
Sling blade of his own.
Balor needed that in the worst way.
Man, he's so good. Balor did good.
He's good, but they're gonna do anything with him?
Oh, Penta.
Throw backbreaker.
Back and forth we go. Tremendous matchup between two of the best in the game. Penta now spins through, looking for the sacrifice, looking to dislocate the shoulder. Balor.
See this ending in disqualification or something. I do not see Finn Balor losing though. But if he lose, then okay. Appreciate liking it live. Appreciate it.
Hooks the leg, kick out by Penta.
Balor's got to be gummy. How the hell did his shoulder get back in socket?
And Penta's still fighting back. Kicks and right hands, and another kick by Penta. Kick to the jaw. Balor still on his feet now. Dropping to the mat.
Physical fight in between Penta and Finn. Both taking quite a beating before WrestleMania.
And of course, Carlito. I knew it.
Judgment Day.
I mean, you got like 18 members in the Judgment Day. I knew somebody was gonna come out here and try to help him win.
Penta kicks it too.
Judgment Day had to make
Swing blade.
themselves a part of this.
Of course they did.
Swing, sling, whatever.
Get together tonight. Will that be the
So I ain't gonna lie, I be saying swing blade. If it's sling blade,
WrestleMania?
sling blade or swing blade, which one is?
Penta's in the drop zone.
Braun Breaker.
Oh, I think
Y'all ain't just gonna take me out and think that's the end of it.
unpredictable badass.
Carlito, you better watch out. You about to hit with a spear again this week. You better run. He got in the ring. I knew it. I said it. I said this match would end in disqualification. I knew it. I don't think you want Finn Balor to take a L and Penta as well. So just throw the match out. Who else in this match? What Dirty Dom, man? Okay, you got Dom right there. Finn is down. So all four members of the match out of the match is out here. Oh, he speared both of them at the same time.
Two humans, one spear, and now Penta.
Have to turn around because you might want to have a little bit of fear when you look in the eyes.
Go jump over top of him. Oh.
Didn't get all of it. Breaker set out of the ring though by Penta.
Oh, shucks now. Oh.
Will it be Penta's night? Penta, Balor, Mysterio, Breaker. It's the first fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental title in WrestleMania history. And it takes place on WrestleMania Sunday.
I'm going with Dirty Dom, man. If not, I'm cool with Braun Breaker retaining. Even though Finn Balor needs it, though. This message is for Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley. You keep forgetting that I'm the Women's World Champion. You push me out the way of your petty something like I mean nothing. They did it like 3 times, but I'm the whole reason you're fighting in the first place. I said that earlier because I have the one thing you both want. Especially like Rhea Ripley, though. If Rhea Ripley didn't feel sorry for EO, Rhea probably would still be champion. So I'm done being annoyed. I'm done being forgotten. Because you have to go through me to get this title. And I'm not afraid to take you both on to defend it. I've beaten both of you before. And I'll beat you again.
You will never forget the name Io Sky. Women's World.
Did WWE trade Io Sky for Oscar though? Because what happened with Oscar though? You ain't seen Oscar in some time. And it's like Io just picked up where Oscar left off in a way.
Live in Lit Beach at Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, the official host hotel of WrestleMania 41. Tickets on sale now via WrestleManiaAfterDark.com.
I can't wait to see you eating in there celebrating the night that was for WrestleMania in the Fontainebleau.
Also, great WrestleMania weekend on the way in Las Vegas. Of course, Friday going to be a very special day for Pat and I. Pat's got his show in the morning, a kickoff show in the afternoon, SmackDown at night, and then, of course, the Hall of Fame. Pat and I, the honor to host this year's event. On Saturday, Stand and Deliver NXT gets underway to kick off the day. Countdown to WrestleMania, followed by WrestleMania, and then, of course, the WrestleMania post-show. And then we head to WrestleMania Sunday. Again, the countdown to WrestleMania, special 3-hour countdown starts 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the East.
3-hour countdown.
The WrestleMania post-show. And we want to invite everyone to join us at the T-Mobile Arena on the biggest Monday Night Raw of the year. You never know what's going to happen. It's unpredictable. It's the Raw after Mania, Monday night, live from Las Vegas. As we head now toward WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah, Michael Cole.
All right, WrestleMania weekend. Obviously, we got Roman Punk and I noticed that they traded Paul Heyman with Paul Heyman on the CM Punk card. I got Seth Rollins winning this match. I really do.
Of WrestleMania Saturday. Also part of WrestleMania Saturday. It can't get much personal than this.
Naomi all day. Naomi. I fuck with Jade though, but this gotta go to Naomi. I don't think Naomi really had a WrestleMania win since they was in Orlando in 2017.
Team championship match. The new day takes on the Monday.
I don't really care about this, man. Justice for the Street Profits though, but I take the New Day because the War Raiders ain't doing shit with it.
13th WrestleMania, and he plans to embarrass and expose.
I think this is probably one of the least matches I'm interested in, but I feel like this is gonna be like Sami Zayn and my man that he took on a couple of years of WrestleMania. And people just looked at it funny, but it may be a show stiller. Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Yeah, I'm going with Jacob, man. But I feel like Solo gonna cost Jacob, so LA Knight retains.
Heated and personal and ugly has become.
Tiffy.
Tiffany Stratton defends the WWE
Tiffy.
Championship
If I feel like Charlotte just like, yeah, I'm going through so much, and if you want to take my spot, you're gonna have to really, you're gonna have to fight for it. Charlotte got so much shit she going through in her life right now. Yeah, so I'm going with Tiffany Stratton.
We saw a preview of this match, the Intercontinental Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Braun Breaker defends against Penta, Balor,
and Dirty Dominic Mysterio for this one. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. I won't be surprised if Logan Paul won that one though. Like this is up in the air. Like I feel like this is gonna be like the show stealer for night 2.
You want to talk about show stealers? What about this one? Io Scott.
I got Io winning because Rhea Ripley is going to cost Bianca Belair the match.
A former champion, Rhea Ripley.
And that's how Io's going to retain. And dog, like I really don't have a dog in a fight of this. Not the biggest Cody Rhodes fan, but whoa, I like Cody Rhodes. He cool. His song dope. John Cena. I mean, come on. Who don't like John Cena?
John Cena set a record.
Been liking John Cena since I was a little.
World Championship. Rhodes, Cena, the main event for all the marbles.
But we gonna see.
Mania.
I'm pretty sure The Rock gonna have play a factor into this match too. Paul Heyman, you've been waiting all night long. And how come Roman Reigns is showing up right now? So CM Punk sit down. What a funny way of this how this is going. As if not Roman Reigns going to not look at you sideways too. Like you just up here with his arm around you too. like I said. And now you got the look. Now he got the face like, oh my God, she caught me cheating.
What a mess Paul Heyman finds Punk in his corner. Seth Rollins a favor, and now Roman Reigns hasn't talked to him since Heyman granted Punk the favor a couple of weeks ago.
And our OTC walks in here, and who is Paul talking to?
Yes, sir.
Not a good look for Mr. Heyman.
Tribal Chief. All the ones in the sky.
This is going to be good. Roman Reigns is back live on Netflix.
Little wireless.
WrestleMania Saturday in the main event by himself. There's no bloodline anymore. The family members have all gone their separate ways.
Shit, what if they introduce a new family member though?
Paul Heyman, despite the fact that
Vilify
he's
too.
Roman like a puppy dog tonight, will not be out there with Roman. He will be in the corner of CM Punk. It is really a strange position for the original tribal chief.
Vilify 2 would be something else.
This is a moment that all goats have to face. There comes a time where your own people might not be with you. They might turn against you. And you have to figure out whether this whole thing was real or not. Can you do this again? Can you ascend the mountain by yourself? All of the goats that we have seen throughout all of sports history have proven that they are him or her, and they are different than everybody else. You know, they're special, and that's what we're looking at here.
Paul Heyman look nervous as I don't know what.
Think about what has happened over the past year.
He looked nervous and he looked mad at the same time.
WrestleMania Saturday, he and The Rock dismantled Rollins and Cody. He went in as confident as ever into the main event on WrestleMania Sunday. He would lose the championship after a record-setting reign, and then everything just fell apart. Solo Sikoa turned on him. The bloodline fell apart as we know it. And now where does Paul Heyman stand in all this? Will he remain loyal to Roman Reigns, the man who has been his gravy train for many years now?
I'm a gravy train though.
Will Paul Heyman remain loyal to the man he has called his best friend in professional wrestling? The man who he gave his start to his career, CM Punk.
Is the man with the sauce, basically. Paul Heyman is the man with the sauce.
Somehow aligned with Seth Rollins. After Rollins refused to stomp Heyman last week, he told Paul, now you owe me a favor.
Will dump my husband for Roman Reigns. Damn. You hear that, babe? You hear that? It's a sign that say I would dump my husband for Roman Reigns.
It's here on Raw.
Mm.
Just look at the facts.
Huh? I'm already ready for. I'm already ready to pack my bags for me some Trey Songz.
I'm never that.
Especially when we first met. Yeah, when we first met, yeah. I ain't stand a chance. Did you say?
No, Oh, the same damn person.
Oh, he just shoved Paul Heyman and got his own mic though. I just shoved them though. Like, I'm gonna get my own mic. King.
Sacramento. Acknowledge me.
Paul Heyman, though. He just like, what is going on here? OTC. Paul Heyman looks stuck.
The whole world can feel that. The whole world can hear that you love and acknowledge your tribal chief. And now the whole world understands that you would never betray your tribal chief.
Well, Paul Heyman may. Look at the face when he said that, too. Boy.
Some people would betray me.
Paul Heyman face says it all.
Who that might be.
Paul Heyman. Look at it. Look at the way he's looking.
Wise man.
Yes, my tribal chief.
How could you betray me? Sacramento. Wise man, he can't hear you. You gotta say it a little louder.
All right, y'all can stop trying because y'all ain't even on point because they beat y'all. Talking about you fucked up. They trying to block it out and shit.
Why?
Paul Heyman look funny as shit.
My tribal chief.
John Mayer played Candyman.
It was not a betrayal. I paid back a favor that I owed.
Sacramento, I must be a little confused here. The way favors work is you usually pay it back yourself, correct? It feels like the only person getting screwed here in this whole favor
is you.
Is me.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's one thing you know about me, if there's one thing you know about your tribal chief, we ain't ever gonna ask for a favor. No, we take what we want. So I don't owe a favor because I never asked for any help. I never asked for anybody to join me at War Games. Therefore, I never asked for this favor. So please tell me how I'm supposed to cover the tab for your dumbass favor.
Damn, the power was actually early on that. Burn it down. All I can hear my son right now is talking about dance, daddy, dance. Dance, daddy, dance. Burn it down. Dance, daddy. I'm telling you. Put on Seth Rollins, dance, daddy. Roman Reigns looks so annoyed. Sing my song.
Sacramento! Let's give it up for the tribal chief, because after over a decade, you're finally getting it, man. You're finally starting to put the pieces together all by yourself. You're almost there.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna even lie. If this was just between Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, man, oh man. I don't even think it would have been about the favor. It wouldn't have been about a lot of stuff. It would have just been about them two going all the way back to the Shield. And even him, Seth costing Roman the match last year.
Right thing to do. See this triple threat match at WrestleMania? This is the biggest, most important triple threat match in the history of WrestleMania, in the history of this company, in the history of this industry, because the winner of this match will define the future of our industry.
More like the winner of this match is going to retire in 6 months. Let's be honest with you. All y'all guys, I believe, I know Seth CM Punk is.
It can't be you.
But yeah, y'all pushing about 40.
Business is filled with people like you. People that don't show up except for when it's convenient and want everybody else to do all the dirty work. Then this business dies. And it can't be CM Punk either, and you're starting to figure that out. Because if this business is filled with little CM Punks running around who want to pick up their ball and go home when times get tough, only to come back and leech off the profits of other people's success, this business dies.
Sound like you talking about The Rock. More than CM Punk.
Oh, yeah. You don't want the business to die, do you? Well, I don't. Because if this business is filled with people like me who will sacrifice physical and mental well-being to always do what is best for business, the business not only lives, but it thrives. There can be only one, and it's got to be me. And as for that one little piece,
Come here, be quiet.
Favors don't happen by chance, Roman. Favors are a choice. I chose not to put Paul Heyman in the hospital last week, and now Paul Heyman can choose whether or not he wants to pay that. But your wise man, he is dishonorable as they come. He is a scumbag, and I expect nothing from him.
Yeah, he's saying that now. Into the end of WrestleMania, would he help them win?
Paul Heyman is not in CM Punk's corner at WrestleMania by chance. Paul Heyman has made a choice. It's not just a betrayal, Roman.
What you need to ask yourself, the final piece of this puzzle, he's not just returning a favor, he's choosing. And you got to figure out, why is he choosing CM Punk over you?
Wise man. He's right. You made your choice.
You about to hit Seth.
I made mine.
Ah.
Roman Reigns attacking Rollins. For a moment, we thought Seth had talked some sense into Roman Reigns, but Roman didn't want to hear it. I acknowledge you, my tribal chief.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think Roman believed the damn thing Heyman had to say, but here comes CM Punk, who, if you look at history, was the first ever Paul Heyman guy, and a Punk and Reigns going at each other 5 nights away from the main event at WrestleMania. Paul Heyman and CM Punk's tour.
What's Seth at? I know he still ain't laying down on the ground. He attacked Seth. He put a spear. He whining like a little ass baby. OTC. There you go, Roman. You gotta watch your back though, because Seth behind you though. Oh, all the way back to the Shield, just like how he did it. A chair to the back.
Eerily reminiscent of the chair to the back that disintegrated the Shield forever.
Curve stomp. I'm telling you, Seth Rollins is going to win this match. Another curve stomp? Oh. Yeah. I got Seth. I got Seth winning this. Paul Heyman is selling the shit out of it. I'm telling you, he's joining Paul Heyman. Yeah, we're gonna figure that out more. Obviously on Friday night SmackDown, which I'm pretty sure more of the Raw and SmackDown superstars are definitely gonna be there. But yeah, man, the highlight of the night, man, just a matchup that I think that I didn't think that was gonna be interesting, man. It was Julius Creed and Rey Mysterio, man. So that was pretty dope, man. Really, it was the highlight of the night. And obviously, Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins going at it in the main event, night 1 of WrestleMania. We got the predictions coming up, commission talk, season finale episode this Thursday, episode 10 of Beyond 1130, man. We're going to wrap up that, man, and I'll keep you guys updated when the podcast show is coming back, man, with some more interviews, man, and some great conversations as well. We kick off WrestleMania weekend with Friday Night SmackDown Watch Along. Reactions from NXT Stand and Deliver, which takes place Saturday afternoon, and obviously WrestleMania that's going down Saturday night and Sunday night, and the Raw after WrestleMania, and the show don't stop, man. It's just it don't even stop. But yo, man, this has definitely been great. I'm excited though. I was looking for a little bit more. Obviously, this is the go home show for WrestleMania for Monday Night Raw. But we're gonna see how everything plays out on Friday night. Obviously NXT tomorrow night. We're Stand and Deliver. It's a lot going down, man. For real. It's Mania week. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. We're about to end the live stream, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, man. If you're watching on YouTube, definitely make sure you follow the 1130 podcast here on TikTok. Appreciate everyone definitely joining in the live, man. For real. Yo, this been awesome. Another episode is in the books, man. We're gonna be live Wednesday with my guy Warren Marlowe. We back at it with Commission Talk, doing WrestleMania predictions and all that great stuff, man. We're gonna be going over the card and all that, man. So yo, for myself, Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, and another night of the watch along, I'm about to hit on out of here, you guys, man. Yo, stay safe, stay blessed, give all the glory to God, man. Won't he do it? Yo, tell a friend, yo. We out. Peace.